Yeah, and the place to be, Hillier Art Space, 2003,
Yeah, so tell me what's
2009,
2009,
Washington, D.C.
We're right here for the big project of the year, you know. It's been a few years, we've been touring and doing a lot of workshops and concerts and just being basically the ambassador of Senegal somewhere, you know.
Hooray! My name is Graham. I work here at Hillier Art Space for a nonprofit art center devoted to spreading the district's art and talent in its many forms and varieties. We show local artists every month of the year. We operate on a shoestring budget, and we appreciate you coming out here to our events because this is how we sustain what we do. I want to welcome you to the screening of the Democracy in Dakar we're showing tonight. I want to introduce Magee McIlvaine, one of the producers of the film from Nomadic, and Musa, one of the film's feature performers. So if you want to have a word, just a brief intro to the film, and we can get it started, and we'll follow the film with a brief Q&A. And thank you again for coming.
How you guys doing? I like that intro, hooray. I was the only one. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Graham. Thank you, Hillier Art Space. Once again, big shout out to Musa right there, who's going to be answering some questions. He's featured in the film. He's going to stay around afterwards to answer your questions. And if you're really nice to him, maybe he'll spit an acapella. You have to be really nice to him, though. That's all I'm going to say. It's hip hop, it's Senegal, it's West Africa, it's Wolof, it's French, it's English. There's a little bit of Spanish. Don't ask why. And it's politics. So.
All right.
Well, Ben Herson, who's the co-director, aka Benny Beats, aka Benny. Hey Benny. Ben's been. That's the Ben Herson right there. Ben has been working on this issue from a record label standpoint, from a musical standpoint, for a long time, and you know there was a plateau that it hit. But with adding a visual dimension to it and doing a film where you actually get to interact and see the artists, you get to hear their music, but you also get to see the artists who are making the music in their own element, in their own neighborhoods, in their own community, doing what they do. It adds a whole new dimension to the understanding and to the experience of learning about Senegal, about hip hop, about music, and about politics, and Africa. So showing that definitely expands a huge amount on top of the just hearing a song or reading an article from the BBC or something like that. And then the other dimension even more is to actually give the people an opportunity to see some of the artists perform live so that they get to experience all aspects of the story.
I mean, everywhere we go, it really surprised me. People are really into the movie. They really like it because I think they just like the positive message behind the movie.
I think that is now the fight for the rappers.
I'd like to know what the voting age is in Dakar.
It's 18. And it was a big change for the 2000 election that they changed.
Like 2000 is pretty much the first election that like all the young went to vote. Before nobody didn't really care, it's only adults doing it. But in 2000, that's when all the, I can say like 80% of the youth was like 18 when it to vote.
Yeah, I think the discussion is the most important thing because as much as the film can do, it's really just the starting point. And I mean, there's lots. I mean, even from your perspective and my perspective in terms of making the film, we know that there's lots of things that aren't in it and lots of holes. And really, it's just a conversation starter. So if we're not there, our hope is that people will Google search some of the names that they hear in the film and maybe go to the sites, our site, for example, and read more information about it. But really the film screening will go for an hour and 20 minutes, and then or an hour and 10 minutes, and then the discussion will go for 2 hours, and people will keep talking afterwards when we get kicked out of the venue.
I don't know if that was, this isn't a political question, but I don't know if that was you. What was that stuff he was pouring into the cup?
Oh, the tea? Yeah, I mean, that tea is like, it's all over West Africa, and I think it came from Morocco or some of those Arabian countries. But it have to, I mean, the first one is strong. It's 3 times that we're doing it. And also we're doing it to kill the time too.
New Baay Musa 2009.
No, let's wait until later on.
It's Ramadan.
It's Ramadan today. I haven't eaten since yesterday, 11 p.m. But yeah, I'm
and it's
getting
7 p.m. now.
Is it 7?
6:30.
Oh, okay, we're getting there. I gotta eat like 7:50. So, oh yeah. But it's the real deal right now. This is the product. And this is just the first to go. We got, more project coming up on the way, but this is Democracy in Dakar.
What about your album?
Being all over. My album is coming in 2010. Get ready for that too. I got a surprise for you right there. It's gonna be a whole new vibe, new style, new Baay Musa out there. It's gonna be 2010. It's gonna be a very busy year though. Did you keep that in there?
Oh, I got
2010 is going to be a very busy year for Nomadic Wax, Soul Production, and the whole crew. Though. We're ready, and we're coming to your town. Get ready. I got some chebuj and some attire.